So I had an interesting encounter today, and I feel like it's a little bit too weird to be true. I was sitting at a coffee shop waiting, well, for my coffee, as anyone would, I guess. And I had one of my father's journals, diaries, whatever you want to call them, with me, and I was reading it. I mean, just, I guess, minding my own business. It was a cloudy day. It was cold, and coffee sounded good. As I guess it would to most people in that situation. The coffee shop was full, busy, loud, but with all of the commotion of everyone ordering their own coffee and standing around talking on their phones or sitting at the tables having conversations with whoever they came with or whoever they were meeting there. I was standing basically up against a wall on the opposite end of the counter waiting for my drink, and I noticed someone was staring at me. And if it were anyone else, I probably wouldn't care. If it were anyone else that looked like anyone else, I would not even think about it. But at the time I was reading, and what I was reading, particularly about my father having a similar instance, it was too much of a coincidence to me that as I was reading about my father having been in a restaurant somewhere in Oregon, writing in his journal that he had another person staring at him, looking almost exactly as the person that was staring at me. It was surreal. I don't even know how to explain it. It was nothing short of creepy. I never seen this person in my life. They stood there with their jacket over their arm, drinking their coffee, with sunglasses on, black pants, white shirt, black tie, black hat. How they had their sunglasses was just sort of towards the tip of their nose, and their head was bent in a way that they could look over the top of their sunglasses so they could see me better. And they didn't blink. I could see them out of the corner of my eye. I didn't want to look directly at them, but I knew well enough out of the corner of my eye that I could see they were staring directly at me. But to be 100% certain, when my coffee was called, they of course said Michelle instead of Michael, because for whatever reason they don't know how to spell. I went to grab my coffee, and their eyes followed me. The I can't say I was scared, but it was definitely unnerving. I grabbed my coffee. I said thank you. I walked out. I couldn't tell if they were following me, like walking behind me, but it was certainly something that I'm keeping an eye out for now. And I hope I don't have to deal with again. But my father, from what I've read, is and was, or was and then was, however you want to say it. Just just the thought of my father going through the same thing I just gone through. There's something more to this than I can figure out, and as intriguing as it sounds, it's something that I'm going to have to figure out. And if for some reason these people are involved in the way my father lost his life, it just feels like I'm obligated now to figure out what the connection is. I might not have known him very well, but it seems now that if people are dying because of something my father did, well, I mean, I only know that he died, but if people are murdering because of something, like, I don't even know what to say. This is just too much right now. But I'm gonna have to read more. So goes the long read. And I'll, of course, keep making these logs.